Hi friends, thanks for looking at my video today. A lot of people have questions about me being sick and getting COVID testing, so I'm going to be talking about that today on my video, what medications I'm taking right now, what the doctor told me, and what the process was for getting the COVID testing, and also just how I'm doing in general, so I hope you enjoy. Hi everybody. Sorry I sound really horrid today. I've been pretty sick, which is why I am on here doing this video today. For the people that follow me on Instagram, Misty Spills the Beans, I sent you guys over here, but for other people who are just coming on here, you can follow me on Instagram at Misty Spills the Beans. I am sick right now, and so I want to come on here and do a video because I've had a lot of people that I know and friends that are just really curious about the process that I've been going through. So just bear with me because I don't have a script or anything. I'm just kind of winging it on explaining all this. So I feel like I have probably a cold, but it happens to be a lot of the same symptoms as COVID. So I've gotten a COVID test, and I'm going to tell you what's been happening day to day, in case you find yourself in this situation, so you kind of know what to expect or what you're going to have to do. On what day was it? I got back from my trip on Friday. We went to San Diego last week, but we were so careful, wore masks every single place, antibac on hands, antibacterial hand wash, soap, constant, and then places weren't even crowded or anything like that. So I'm honestly surprised that I got sick at all, and even with a cold or something. So we got back on Friday, and then on Sunday I started feeling really achy and tired, but I thought it was just from the travel because we live in Arizona and it's super dry here, and it's 110 degrees. So when we were in California, in San Diego, it was 72 degrees and it was high humidity and gloomy, and we were at the beach and stuff. So when we came back and I started feeling that way on Sunday, I just tried to plow through it because there was so much stuff that I wanted to do at home and get unpacked and go everything that I needed to do. And so I took Advil, and I was thinking it was just body aches, and I just kept pushing through. And then by about 2:00 on Sunday, I was dude, I felt I was so exhausted. And again, I was well, maybe this is just not jet lag, but just from traveling, and my throat was hurting a little bit. And I was this is probably just from traveling and stuff like that. So then as the night went on, I wasn't feeling better. There was no pick me up. I tried to drink coffee and my normal stuff, and I couldn't feel better. And so I started getting knee and ankle really bad aching on Sunday night, which I knew for me, I don't get that unless I have the flu or an illness. So my kids had been up with me on the trip. I have 3 kids, and they were going to go back to their dad's on Monday morning. And so on Sunday night, I was thinking, okay, if I wake up and I still have body aches, then I'm going to have to text them that they shouldn't go because I don't want them bringing back anything over there. So I woke up on Monday and felt really bad. And I had a 99.9 fever, which technically I guess isn't really a fever. So it's a low grade fever, or not fever, but it was 99.9, and I felt really, really achy. I felt a lot of what is that called? I can't think of the word right now. Oh, postnasal drip. And I had a bad headache. I was completely wiped out. I basically slept that entire day, and then in between sleeping, I was trying to find a place to get a test done. It is really hard to find a testing place, guys. So that's the first thing that I want to say, is that if you think you might have something, you probably want to, well, first off, I would start finding places right now that your insurance covers that seem to have somewhat open availability, and get a list in order. Because you do not want to be like me on Monday, where I was bedridden and having to try to figure out where I was going to get a test. It took hours, and it called my insurance company because I finally got so sick of calling around and because basically every place said I couldn't test that day. And so I called my insurance company, and they gave me a recommendation, which I ended up using, but it's really funny because my insurance didn't even cover it. So the girl in the insurance company was basically like, hey, I've had a lot of luck with this one particular place with people in my family, so you might want to try this place. Hi friends, thank you for joining me here on my channel. I hope you're enjoying my videos and you subscribe below so that you can get notifications when I post new videos. Also make sure to join me on my Instagram page at Misty Spills the Beans. I think you'll all enjoy it there. I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye. So after all that, after her giving me the information, I ended up using a place that didn't even take insurance, but it was like $75, and it did, like, I was able to get in the next day. It was $75. It was the checkup and the test, and it was an actual doctor that checked me out. So I felt really good about that. But anyhow, yeah, I would definitely look into it, get that information, get that figured out just in case you get this, because the thing is that, like, even if you have a cold, you're gonna have to go through this whole process. And so, yeah, definitely get that in order, like, now, because you're probably gonna end up getting a cold, probably gonna end up having the flu, something before all this is over, and you're gonna have to go do a COVID test. So anyways, that was on Monday. I was trying to figure out the testing place. Tuesday, which was yesterday, I went to the testing place, and they had me sit in the car. This is what people seem to be really interested in. So they had me sit in the car, and I filled out paperwork before I got there. I stayed in the car, and they brought out like some stuff for me to sign, and they brought out a clipboard and had a pen there. The pen had instructions to keep the pen in your car, and then the clipboard felt like really damp and wet, so it makes me think they're, like, definitely disinfecting it in between. The paperwork that they had me fill out was basically, I had to, like, sign a contract that said that if I have symptoms, or if I go out in public, my mom's texting me on here because she just saw this on Instagram. I haven't talked to her yet, so it's throwing me off. Anyhow, cut that out. So basically, they had me fill out this form, and I had to sign an agreement basically saying that I won't go in public, stuff like that. And then also that if I find out that I have it, I would stay in confinement 7 days from the day I got tested, or 72 hours after my symptoms went away, whichever is longer. So that was, like, a big part that I found was interesting, because I always thought it was 14 days, like, regardless. So that was interesting to me. And then anyhow, that, and then what was the other part? I don't know. I have a picture of the things that I signed. I'll probably take a screenshot and send it up, because I found it really interesting. And then after a while, somebody came back out and got me. I had my mask on, went inside. They took, like, my vitals, which were all good. And then I went in there, and she told me she was going to do the test, which was, like, super weird and uncomfortable. So they stick this thing up your nose, and it goes all the way back and touches your throat in the back. I don't say it's, like, the worst thing in the world. I mean, I have had 3 C-sections, so I don't know if I'm the best judge of that. It's not really, like, painful. It's just, like, weird and uncomfortable. And actually, when the girl first did it, my response was to whack her hand. Like, so I actually, like, whacked her out of my nose before she had a chance to, like, do the full test. So she had to go in again, which sucked. But it was, like, an instinct, and I just, like, went, ah. And so I was like, how do I not do that? And she's like, just hold your hands together like this. So I did that next time, and I had to really concentrate on holding my hands together to not hit my nose, because that feeling when something goes in your nose, like if a bug went in your nose or something like that, and you just go, that's kind of how it feels. But, I could definitely tell, like, when she hit the spot, it was, like, instant. My eyes started watering. I started sneezing and everything. And, like, as soon as she hits that spot, though, she pulls it out. So it's not like you are there in that, like, uncomfortable moment forever. So it's really fast. It's just, I would sit on your hands or hold your hands and, like, concentrate on not trying to move them. And so the doctor came in, and she talked to me, and basically what she said Hi friends, thank you for joining me here on my channel. I hope you're enjoying my videos and you subscribe below so that you can get notifications when I post new videos. Also make sure to join me on my Instagram page at Misty Spills the Beans. I think you'll all enjoy it there. I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye. So basically what she said was that that I have, symptoms that some people have that have it, and that some people come in and they have it'll be like the flu, and then some people come in and it's like a cold and they have it. So the problem is that it's just so unpredictable that they just don't know. And for me, I only had a fever. I had a fever one day and I haven't had it again. You can hear I finally had to cough. I have a lot of mucus in my chest, but I'm coughing it out. But anyway, she said that because of my age, I'm 41, and because of my overall health, I probably should be fine. But the big takeaway for me was, number one, was that she said that, a lot of us, we get colds and we try to rally through and that. And she said with this, if it's COVID, you don't know if it is, and you just don't do that. You have to rest. You have to get as much nutrients, eat, drink, do all of that as much as possible, because your body needs everything that it has to fight this off, if that is what it is. So I felt like with everybody, one thing I could just tell you is that unlike other times in our lives where we just plow through and we try to rally through everything, if you do start getting sick, start getting a cold or whatever, don't do that. You have to rest, because if it does end up being COVID, it could literally kill you. You have to have all of your energy and food and nutrients and everything that you can have. So whatever you can do to quickly reduce your stress, tell everybody around you, just keep it calm and try to reduce work and just rest and relax and eat and drink as much as possible until you figure out if it is COVID or not. So that's kind of what she told me. And then what else was it? She did say, she checked my vitals and everything was good. She said that, she was really happy to hear that I had, one of these, which is a oximeter. That's what it looks like. It's a little thing that you put your finger in and it checks your oxygen. So what she was saying is that basically, how you hear them saying if you're having a rough time breathing or if it's hard to breathe, to go to the hospital. But I don't know about you, but for me, I'm going to feel like I can't breathe if somebody tells me that. So, I have this thing, and basically I put this on and let's see, I put my finger in there and I'll show you guys what it does. So my oxygen is really good. There we go. 98.75. Okay. It's getting to the end there. So basically it's going to tell me that my oxygen levels are good. So it says no irregularities found. But if I didn't have this thing, I would be really stressed out. I think these are $30 or $40 on Amazon. I got this right at the beginning of COVID because it was the only thing that I could do to make me feel better. But yeah, so as long as if you do get sick, if you're checking your oxygen, she said 95% up is good. Once you go under 95, call the doctor. And if you get to 90, then you need to go to the hospital. So I've been checking this. But again, I don't even know if I have COVID. I think I probably have a cold virus, to be honest with you. But I have to be careful and make sure. So another thing is she suggested was Mucinex. So I have that. I've been taking zinc because they say that zinc can help a cold, and also I've heard that it's good for COVID. And then this has been saving my life. I love this stuff. I think I can go through a bottle a day. It's just stuff to make your nose so it's not dry. Nasal spray. And then I got this, but I haven't actually opened this yet. I thought I was going to have to use it this morning, but I didn't. And that's just oral. It's to help your throat. Anyhow, so that's kind of what's going on. I should be getting my test results back in the next couple days. So I'll definitely keep you posted and let you know as soon as I find out what is happening. But I hope that helps anybody. If you have any questions, definitely comment below and I can try to answer them. And I don't know, I'll keep you guys posted. Bye. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope that it helped you in some way, and hopefully if you fall under the same circumstances, you can know kind of what to do and what to expect. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, go on there. It's Misty Spills the Beans. Follow me there, and also put your notifications on here. That way you can see when I update. I should be getting my test results this week, so I definitely want to tell you if I actually have COVID or not. And I hope that you will come back and check that out, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.